So again, we wanted to bring this video to you because we wanted to make sure that everybody had the opportunity to get started correctly. We feel that with the right start and the right support, that you are going to be extremely successful with your goals using this system. So we're going to walk through step by step how to actually use the system, our recommendations of how to maybe maximize your use of the system, as well as give you some ideas about support. So we're going to go ahead and share our screen here. And again, at the end of the call, we will have the opportunity for everybody to ask some questions. So this is just Isagenix back to the basics.
Isagenix offers 4 solutions, and they are weight loss, healthy aging, athletic performance and endurance, and wealth creation.
So why do we think Isagenix is so important? We live in such a toxic world. We take in toxins every single day from everything, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat. And so in order to make sure that we live the best life and that our body is up to par, we need to make sure to get rid of toxins. We eat foods that are nutritionally deficient. And I know that you think that you're eating healthy and you're eating organic, but that doesn't matter anymore because you are not getting the nutrients in your food today that you could have many, many years ago. So another thing is that
stress. Stress is the leading cause to weight gain. When you're stressed, your cortisol levels are all goofed up. When your cortisol levels are raised, your body cannot lose fat. Absolutely cannot lose fat if your cortisol levels are up. So by using Isagenix and all the components of Isagenix, what happens is it helps regulate your cortisol levels. And when you regulate your cortisol levels, then your body is able to be put in fat burning mode. So that is why Isagenix helps with stress. And then, of course, just an overall thing, Isagenix helps with obesity. Right before I came over to Amanda's house here, I was watching My 600-Pound Life, and it just, that show gets me so upset because I know we have a solution that's not a surgery. And through coaching and through proper use of the system, you can lose weight. You can lose hundreds of pounds.
So we wanted to start out with the very basics. A lot of people, when they start this system, they honestly don't know where to start. It can be quite overwhelming. There's a lot of information, but hopefully with us breaking it down slide by slide and step by step, we will be able to show you how to be successful. And eventually you'll be able to show others how to be successful. So in your first 11 days, it's very, very important that you avoid certain things. You want to avoid soy. You want to avoid alcohol, dairy, and sugar. These, especially sugar, is hidden in every single thing we eat. Our goal with Isagenix is to bring your body from an acidic level to an alkali level, because when your body is alkali, cancer cannot grow there. So when we're feeding our body with things like alcohol and dairy and sugar, we're feeding our body and we're feeding those cancer cells that are already present. Another thing that in the first 11 days you want to avoid is exercise. And the reason is because your body is working very, very hard to get rid of all of those toxins that you've built up. So for example, Tara and myself, we are very athletic. We work out almost every single day. So we can cleanse on exercise on cleanse days, but I don't recommend that to somebody who is just starting out and maybe somebody who doesn't do more than walk or hasn't done exercise at all. So just be very cautious about these things on cleanse days.
Yeah, I had, somebody recently who's never run a mile in their life decide that they wanted to run 16 miles on their first 2 cleanse days each day, and they were feeling exhausted. And I said, why? So, exercising on cleanse days in the first 11 days is just lay off.
For sure.
So our schedule that we like to coach people to follow. Now, this schedule is a schedule if you do not have any medical issues. Okay. If you have something wrong with your thyroid, or you have or if you have cardiac issues, or you have diabetes, that's a big one, you may not be following this schedule. And your coach should coach you exactly the schedule you should follow. But I would say about 98% of people follow this schedule. 2 shake days, 2 cleanse days, 5 shake days, 2 cleanse days, which equals your first 11 days, which is your deep cleansing detox.
So why do we do 5 shake days between cleanse days? It's because, especially in the first 11 days, your body is getting used to something that's new. You have to give your body the right nutrients and minerals in order to be able to allow it to release these toxins that are built up. So it's super important that you always get 5 shake days in between your 2 cleanse days.
You can do, sometimes we get this question, you can do 3 shake days to start and then 2 cleanse days, but you never want to do less than 2 shake days before your first 2-day cleanse. You do not want to go right. You open your box, you're like, I'm going to cleanse today. No, you have to have at least 2 shake days, at least, prior to your first 2-day cleanse. So now we're just going to go through a normal shake day.
So in the morning on a shake day, you're going to wake up and you're going to drink Ionix. And Ionix is a natural adaptogen. It helps you adapt to stress. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing product that Isagenix has.
Don't skip it.
Exactly. You also want to make sure you're drinking 1 to 2 glasses of water. Okay. So for breakfast, you're going to have your shake. And in the first 11 days, you have to remember you do not add anything to your shake except water. The reason is because they're perfectly balanced the way they are. And this, you want to have your body reset. So this is the perfect way for you to be able to do that. With your shake, you're going to take a natural accelerator. This is just a metabolism booster. Some people are afraid of the natural accelerator because they think that maybe it's going to make them jittery. You need to test these things out. If you have a sensitivity to something, you have to test it or make sure that your doctor approves of you taking the products, of course. Another important thing to remember is that your Ionix and your natural accelerator should be separated by 30 minutes. And the reason that is because they both contain niacin. And niacin actually has the ability to cause a flushing sensation. So your body will feel very warm. And some people think they're having a reaction to something, but it's a natural process that niacin does to your body. And again, water, water, water. Late morning, you're going to have a 150 to 200 calorie snack. And we're going to actually talk about some snack options here in just a little bit.
Your lunch should either be your shake or your 400 to 600 calorie meal. If you are gung-ho at losing the weight the fastest you can, you want to put your meal at lunch. But a lot of times, Amanda and I, I'm 41, she's in her late 30s. We want to eat with our families. So then we put our shake at lunch and eat with our families at supper. That's why it's so nice. You can adapt it to your lifestyle. Mid-afternoon, you want to have another 150 to 200 calorie snack along with your other natural accelerator. Dinner is the opposite of your lunch. And then late evening, you want to take your Isoflush prior to bed. Also, the BBB, you may have read about this on Facebook or somewhere heard about it from somebody. The BBB, we do not recommend in the first 11 days, okay? This is something that you may want to incorporate after, I would say day 30, to be honest. And what it is 1 scoop of Isopro. We're going to go over in a little bit the difference between all these, Isoline Pro, Isopro, Isopro, and whatever. We're going to go over the difference. But it's 1 scoop of Isopro, 1 scoop of the fruits or the greens, and then about 6 to 8 ounces of water. You drink it right before bed, the last thing you do before you hit the pillow, and then you do 3 to 4 sprays of the sleep spray in your mouth right before bed. What this does is the protein, the pure protein in our shakes, puts your body into fat burning mode while you sleep. The fruits and the greens just make it taste a little better. And then the sleep spray makes you sleep more solid. And the better the sleep we get, the more sleep we get, the more our body gets put in that fat burning mode also.
Cleanse day, cleanse day, cleanse day.
Oh boy, here we go.
So cleanse days, people are so terrified of cleanse days. Don't be scared of a cleanse day. Just think about what you are doing for your body when you're doing a cleanse day. You are removing all of those toxins. You're allowing yourself to basically heal from the inside out. So when you wake up on a cleanse day in the morning, you're going to take one deep cleanse serving, and that's either 4 ounces of the liquid cleanse or 2 scoops of the powdered cleanse. And then with that, you'll take a natural accelerator. Mid-morning, you're going to have that Ionics, gotta love the Ionics, and then 2 chocolates, and then 2 Isagenix. And then you need to actually separate those 30 minutes from the chocolates. This just helps with your metabolism. And it helps to decrease the possibility that you will go into a digestive peristalsis, I guess. Sorry.
That's a little technical, Amanda. Peristalsis?
You won't poop. So anyway, because actually the cleanse inhibits your digestive system, so it allows your liver to detoxify itself, and it allows you to excrete all of these toxins through your urine. Late morning, another deep cleanse. I honestly, personally enjoy having the deep cleanse cold. I put it in the refrigerator and I drink it cold. I'm not sure. I think I drink it warm in the beginning, but I actually prefer it cold. I have a whole shelf for cleanse. It's kind of funny, but early afternoon, you're going to do 2 Isagenix and a natural accelerator.
Mid-afternoon, you want to take another deep cleanse. And like Amanda said, we do find that some people get a little nauseous the first time they cleanse. So, or they don't like the taste of the cleanse. So some different options you can do for cleansing is 4 ounces in your shaker cup and just shoot it down. Option A. Option B, put 4 ounces of cleanse and then dilute it with a bunch of water and sip it with a straw. That was probably that's the most successful. And I know it sounds kind of weird, but when you use a straw, less of the cleanse hits your taste buds. And we find that people that cannot stand the taste of the cleanse or have nausea with the cleanse, they actually can get it down with a straw. And also putting ice in it really helps. Early evening, you want to have 2 more chocolates and 2 Isagenix spread out within 30 minutes. And there's your optional second Ionics. And then the evening, you're going to have another deep cleanse. And then right before bed, you do want to take your Isoflush, especially in the first 11 days, until you can figure out how your bowels and the movement of them. You do not want to get constipated. And if you do, you have to tell your coach and try not to wait past 2 days before telling your coach. And, I know Amanda's like sitting right next to me, but I'm her coach. And she had a lot of issues with constipation in the beginning. She did. So that is something that your coach is going to have to talk you through.
I can talk you through it.
Yeah, she's really good at it now. And make sure you drink enough water. Another thing is you're not digesting food. So your digestive system's just really slow on cleanse days. So by drinking water and flushing out those toxins through your urine, that's so important. It will help also with the constipation.
Yes, it will. So, are you hungry on a cleanse day? We all think we're hungry. One of the biggest things to remember is this is a mindset. You have to get yourself into the mindset that you are not starving yourself. You are taking in the appropriate amount of calories and nutrients that your body doesn't go into a muscle wasting state. So, on a cleanse day, we are not starving ourselves. If you need a little bit of an additional support, you can have a quarter of an organic apple or pear. If you can wait until closer to the end of the day, that's probably the best. You can have celery. Celery is a negative calorie food. So that means that as you are chewing and digesting that celery, you're actually burning more calories than it's worth. You can have up to 12 Isagenix, up to 6 Isa Delights, and a new announcement recently was that you can actually have whey thins on a cleanse day. I personally love this because I'm the salty kind of girl. So instead of having your Isodelights, you can have one bag of the whey thins to last you throughout your entire cleanse day.
Another thing with those Isosnacks and Isodelights on and being diabetic on a cleanse day, if you are diabetic or if you enroll somebody that's diabetic, a cleanse day is huge. You may not even get them to do a full day cleanse. So someone who, if you're on this call and you're diabetic and you are like, I cannot go through a 2-day cleanse, that is normal. Okay, that is totally normal. So make sure that you talk to your coach if you are diabetic. Some people don't like to tell us their issues, and we need to know if you're diabetic. Make sure to tell your coach that so they can help you be successful on a cleanse day.
Absolutely. Oh, you don't like the Isosnacks? Too bad.
Eat them.
You have to eat the Isosnacks. They are so important. They actually boost your metabolism. They help regulate your blood sugar. So important. The chocolate ones are very good if you crush them up and put them in warm water. It tastes like hot chocolate. So eat your Isosnacks.
For sure. This slide's going to take a couple minutes or a little bit longer. We just explained 2-day cleansing to you. That is for somebody that is in weight loss mode, someone who has no medical issues. Okay, so let's just take a 1-day cleanse. 1-day cleanses are okay. 80% of the toxins are lost on the first day. So if you cannot get past 1 day, it's okay. Don't feel like you're a failure. Let's work up to a 2-day cleanse. So if you do a 1-day cleanse, you may do 1 day a week for 4 weeks. There is no written formula once you hit past that the first 11 days that you have to cleanse on Wednesday, Thursday, every week for the rest of your life. No, it doesn't matter. It's all up to you. It's up to your body. It's up to your goals. And we get more questions about cleanse days than any other day. Okay. So let's just say you're just doing 1 cleanse day. You're cleaning out 80% of the toxins. You don't really get into burning the fat too much. So if you have a lot of weight to lose, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds, you really want to try to work up to 2-day cleansing because that's where you're going to see the most benefit with the fat loss. Daily cleansing, there's so many ways to daily cleanse. I'm just going to give some examples and maybe Amanda can add. Some examples of daily cleansing is take 2 ounces of cleanse right before bed. If you take 2 ounces of cleanse at like 8 p.m. and then you fast, which means you sleep all night long, and then the very first thing the next morning at 8 a.m. to give you a 12 hours in between the cleanse at night and the morning, you can have your Ionics. So that starts then you have your shake and that breaks your cleanse. Another way you can do it is 2 ounces around 8 p.m., 2 ounces around 8 a.m., wait a half hour, take your Ionics, wait about a half hour and take your first shake. You can do it that way. That means you're getting 2 ounces before, 2 ounces in the morning, or just do it in the morning. Just do 2 ounces right when you wake up in the morning. Forget the nighttime one. Maybe you want to do the BBB before bed at night. Wake up, do 2 ounces of cleanse. Half hour later, your Ionics. Half hour later, your shake. That is an example of daily cleansing. Do you have anything to add to the cleanses? Because I do have another cleanse thing.
No, I think that's what I would have said.
You would have said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, another thing that I've been kind of testing out personally, I've been reading a lot about intermittent fasting. And it's so important. Intermittent fasting is our cleanse days. But we're having nutritionally supported intermittent fasting by drinking the Cleanse for Life. This is what I've been doing a lot. So let's just say daily cleansing, you want to do more, but 1-day cleanse is too much. So now we're all of a sudden getting this kind of weird area. So what I do some days, is I do my shake for breakfast. I have my 200-calorie snack mid-morning. I have my shake for lunch, and that's it. 4 p.m., I drink 4 ounces of cleanse. because I fasted now from noon until 4 with nothing. I drank 4 ounces of cleanse. I actually am doing this right now. 6 p.m., I do 2 Isa Delights and 2 Isa Snacks spread out by a half hour. And then 8 p.m., I do 4 ounces of cleanse and I go to bed. And then tomorrow morning when I wake up, my first thing I do is shake. So what did I just do? I just did an 18-hour cleanse. It's not a full 24 hours. I still drank 2 shakes a day. I still ate, but I actually, so it's a little longer than a 12-hour cleanse, but it's not a 24-hour cleanse. So that may be an option for you or as a coach that you can coach somebody through. I do Way Day.
Well, Way Day is another option, mostly for athletes, and we're not going to get into exactly what it does per se, but a Way Day is another option if you choose to cleanse day 1 and then do a Way Day on day 2. So basically a Way Day is the Isa Pro, the whey protein that you're going to drink that 4 times a day. I haven't actually officially done a Way Day yet.
Okay, you do 2 scoops for breakfast, 1 scoop for lunch, and 2 scoops for supper. And you're allowed to have your ionics, you're allowed to do your amped products, you're allowed to do Isa fruits and Isa greens on Way Days. It's just something different, guys. If you've been on the system for a year and you do the same thing over and over again, it's like hitting your head against the wall over and over again. You're not going to get anywhere. So you need to mix it up. So I'm always mixing it up. I'll do a 2-day cleanse. I'll do a 1-day cleanse. I'll do an 18-hour cleanse. I'll do a Way Day. And I'm just kind of mixing up. And what it does is it shocks your body, and your body doesn't know what to expect. And when your body doesn't know what to expect, what it does, it boosts your metabolism. It puts your body in the fat burning mode. So that's why I always tell people, do not get in the same routine day in, day out.
All right, snacks. Snacks. This is one question that we get all the time. What can I eat? Some people don't even eat anything because they don't know that they can eat snacks.
That's true.
When I started this system, I'm not going to lie. You want to know what I had for snacks?
What?
2 Isa snacks.
Oh.
That's what I had for my first 11 days. That's all I had was 2 Isa snacks. I did not know that I could have 150 to 200 calorie snack. So now it's nice for me to be able to tell my people that they can have these snacks. So in the first 11 days, things that are really, really good for you to eat, a couple of hard-boiled eggs. Those are very filling. It's very nice to know that you can have more than just, 8 almonds. You can have apple with a tablespoon of nut butter, veggies with 2 to 3 tablespoons of hummus, and you can have almonds. You just need to make sure that you're counting your calories. It's super important that you count your calories. Now, after the initial detox is when you can throw in all those fun things like Tara's protein balls and bars. There's so many ideas on Pinterest. Just look it up. And then cleanfoodcrush.com is an amazing place for you to get ideas for snacks and recipes. A lot of you are on our Healthy Balanced Family page, and if you notice, we do post a lot of recipes. So the best thing for you to do is go to that little search area on the top of the page and put in Isa recipe. And all of the recipes that we've posted on there, we have intentionally put Isa recipe in them so that when you look in our page and you want to find recipes of snacks or meals that we've had, then they're very, very easy to find that way.
Excellent. When it comes to your meal, you want to picture a plate, and you want to fill half the plate with vegetables. You can steam, roast, or saute your vegetables. You want to have a quarter of your plate as a lean protein. Chicken, fish, and turkey are just examples. And you want to have a quarter of your plate that is a whole grain carbohydrate. When you cook your meals, make sure you use fat. I always saute my vegetables in coconut oil. So the 3 really good fatty oils are avocado oil, coconut oil, and extra virgin olive oil. We feel that people stress too much about meals. Mm-hmm. Very simple. I think people think too deep into meals. yes, you want to make it good and you want to taste it good. Use seasonings, obviously ones that don't have MSG. Try to find natural seasonings without sugar. I use just salt and pepper, pink Himalayan sea salt and pepper all the time.
Lemons, limes,
Yeah.
wonderful ways to season
Yeah,
meals.
and cleanfoodcrush.com, she has really, really good recipes that fall in the 400 to 600 calorie range.
Yep. And that's another, like what Tara was saying, people get so stressed out about the meals, but when you think about how many vegetables you can put on your plate to equal 400 calories, that's a lot of vegetables. I mean, that's a lot of food. So just keep track of what you're doing. That's the most important thing.
Exercise, one of the common questions we get is, do I have to exercise? You exercise all the time, and do I have to exercise in order to lose this weight? The answer is no. Isagenix, you will be successful at losing weight with Isagenix if you do not exercise. But I always tell people, if you'd like to speed up the weight loss, exercise is a very good idea. And exercise is just good for healthy aging, guys, for your bones, for bone density. So we always recommend 30 minutes of moderate exercise per day. And those are just some of the ways you can exercise. That last one says Isa Body Fitness. If you put that into a Google search, we just found, thanks to Genevieve, I found this out yesterday, put Isa Body Fitness on there. Kathy Coover and a personal trainer are on there, and they have a beginner, intermediate, and advanced videos on there. There's only one in each category. I'm thinking this is something new because I've never seen it before. I know a lot of you that are on this call may go to the gym or may own a gym. Just always encourage exercise.
Absolutely. Support. We are here to support you, but we are not your only support. We have so many people. It's such an amazing community. One of the reasons I love Isagenix so much, we have an entire community of people here to support us. You can find support on Healthy Balanced Family. Don't be afraid to put your question out there. Sometimes it may take 10 minutes for it to get an answer, but I guarantee somebody is going to put an answer on there. And there's probably somebody that has the exact same question that you have. So please make sure to reach out to us. That's what we're here for, and that's what our page is for. Body Alive Nutritional Support. That is an amazing, fantastic support group as well. You can find so many answers on that group, and there's a lot of different files that are on that group that you can search that offer support for, what happens if I've hit a plateau, so many different things. Isa Meals, that's another support group that I like to go to. It gives you some ideas of different recipes to use. Isa Testimonials, this is one way. Like a circus. This is one way that you can stay motivated. This is an amazing page that will show you testimonials of people through their weight loss journey. Isagenixhealth.net is another amazing support group as well. So at the end of the day, reach out to your coach. Reach out to Tara, reach out to myself. We are here to support you. Anybody on your team is going to support you. We're in this together, and we are very passionate about changing lives. And so don't ever think you're alone. Don't think that there's a question that is dumb, because there are no dumb questions with this, and we're always here to answer it. If I don't know the answer, if Tara doesn't know the answer, we will find it out for you.
For sure. And of course, there are other products that Isagenix offers that we absolutely love. The Isoline bars are super yummy. If you have not tried the Isoline bars, they're very, very good. The Brain Boost, Sleep Support, and Joint Support, I use all three every single day. Your greens and your fruit. And then we have, remember I told you we're going to talk a little bit about the shakes. The Isoline shakes versus the Isoline Pro versus IsaPro. IsaPro is just protein, very little fat and carbohydrates. That's what you use for the bedtime belly buster. Yes, there are other uses for IsaPro, but again, this is a simple 101 call. I'm not going to go into too many details on that. Isoline Pro has 36 grams of undenatured protein, whereas Isoline shakes have 24 grams. Most people that start Isagenix, if they're not athletic, are on the Isoline shakes. But a lot of times, if you hit a plateau, just switching, remember I told you to switch it up? Just switching from Isoline to Isoline Pro could break that plateau. So, or the other way, I started on Isoline Pro, 2 shakes a day for like a year. until the mint shake. Now I'm drinking the Isoline shake, but other than that, I was drinking Isoline Pro. So, you know, I do try to mix it up too. We also have a skincare line and the AMP Performance line. If you missed my call last night, it is, I can give you access to it. It's on YouTube. Very thorough call on all the science behind our AMP products. And the Ageless Essentials with Product B, I take those every single day. Since I started day one, I've not missed a day of taking my Ageless Essentials with Product B. Very, very important to what they are vitamins that fill the gap in the nutrient deficient food that we're eating. Our shakes, top of the line nutrition. Our food, not so much so. So the vitamins fill the gaps that we're not getting from our food.
All right. So when you start Isagenix, we say, we've created an account for you. And we tell you, why don't you just log into your back office? It's kind of hard after being with Isagenix for as long as we have been to remember or easily forget what it was like when somebody told us to log into our back office. So I'm going to show you, we're going to actually walk through step by step how to place an order, how to modify your auto ship, how to find products, and then custom versus regular packages, and then contest and promotions and so forth. So I'm actually going to.
That was the last slide, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Okay. Let me see. Sorry about that. Oh, I have to share this again, don't I?
I think you have to stop the share and then start the share. I think that's, yeah. Okay. So now, okay. Now start it again. Yep. Yep. Okay.
Can you guys see that?
Oh.
You can't see the back office?
Nope.
Okay. Let's see. Well, maybe. We need it.
What are you trying to do?
To do this. Now can you see it?
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So, sorry. When you log in, of course, this is your home screen. When you get to Isagenix, the back office, you're going to log in here with your associate name and your password, or your login and your password. So one of the first things that you're going to look at, this screen here, you can see here's orders. This is where you can either place an order, you can manage your auto ship, you can look at events. This looks at your team. So if you have started to build your business, then this is where you would go to enroll a new member or look at your downline. Resources is a wonderful thing. This is where you're going to find your healthy body, mind and body. There's so many other awesome resources here as well. And then contest and promotion. So first of all, let me show you how to just place a regular order. So we recommend that you, of course, stay active with the 100 BV every month, and you can do that by either using your auto ship or by placing an order. So for placing an order, you're just simply going to place order and click United States. And let's say that I want to order, we're going to say a custom 30-day system. Now, why would you order a custom 30-day versus just a regular 30-day? Well, this custom 30-day actually gives you a $50 credit. The performance solution, or the energy solutions, the custom energy gives you $75, and the performance gives you a $100 credit. So when you do a custom order, then you're actually able to build onto that product that you're already getting in those systems. So these are really actually great ways for you to try other products, especially if you're already through your first 30 days. So that's how you would just normally place an order going that way. So if you're going to manage your auto ship, you're going to go back up here to orders again, and you're just going to click on manage auto ship.
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
So This is Amanda's auto ship. You can see right here is her next auto ship date. And you want to keep this at 28 days right here. And this is everything that she has planned, it looks like, to ship on the 9th. Now, let's just say she does not want this ice of fruits. So what you do is, you see this little red X over here? You just click on this. Can I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Click on that, and it will take off her ice of fruits. Takes a little second, couple seconds here. So once it goes through, now she'll look at it and she'll say, yep, that's exactly what I need. You're not done yet. You're not done yet. She ordered over 100 BV. She got a bunch of discounts here because, I don't know why.
And the credit.
Oh, she had a credit, yeah. So then you want to click on this green button up here that says confirm auto ship. Otherwise, what you just did by modifying it didn't do anything. It won't save it until you press confirm auto ship. Now it is processing, and now it's confirmed, okay? So this is her auto ship that's going out on the 9th. But like Amanda said, if you, to edit again, she would have to go to edit my auto ship and then edit again. Those custom packs, and I know she said, all right, but I'm reiterating it. Custom 30-day, the custom performance, and the custom energy. Those are awesome.
They really
Especially
are.
I prefer custom performance every single month. I get $100 every single time, and you have to use it. Yes, you have to use the $100 right then and there, but you get the $100 to use right away. That's like a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. So definitely utilize your custom pack, and try not to do a la carte all the time. When you do a la carte, one of this, one of this, one of this, one of this, you're going to spend a lot more money by doing it that way. You can package your products. So we should want here in this contest promotion, she briefly said this. I'm just going to quickly Isagenix has this Isabody challenge, which we recommend, and we have all of our team on the Isabody challenge. It literally takes 5 minutes to enter the Isabody challenge. So if you want to learn more about it, just click on contest and promotions and click on view contest, and it'll tell you about it. You need to take a front, side, back picture, front holding the newspaper, and you need to put your height and your weight and your goal, and that's it. You're entered. Oh, look at, so Amanda needs to upload her maintenance photos. Yes.
On November the 1st.
Now, the one thing about this Isabody challenge, guys and gals, is they do not send you an email reminding you of your end date. So I always tell people to write down your end date on your calendar, because I miss Gail's. Yeah, he didn't get his $200 coupon, and it was my fault because Gail missed it. So, so you want to write down your end date.
So another thing that I kind of wanted to tell you about, I know I'm not sure how many of you have been to events yet, but let me tell you something, events are where it's at. So if you go to orders and you go to view and manage events, this is where you can get your New Year Kickoff 2017 ticket. And
look at Amanda got one.
Yes, I did, and I'm not going to miss it. I tell you, I didn't go to an event until May, and I'm sorry that I didn't, because this is where it's at, guys. This is where you're going to learn so much about the product, so much, honestly, about the culture and the community of Isagenix. So let's see here. Are we good with the back office?
I think we're good with the back office.
I think we did good.
So we're going to just come back to you guys, because we are done with that, with what we wanted to do, and we want to see if there's not many questions in here. Maybe we were that thorough. That was right at the beginning of the call. Oh, there's Tori. Thank you, Tori. Isabody challenge. Oh, yes. Thank you, Shelly. When you buy 6 of any item, in fact, I just did this today. I set up Gail's auto ship because he doesn't know how to log into his back office. So I did it for him, and I put 6 Ionics in there. And so when you order 6 of anything, you automatically get 10% off. Ionics.
That's why I get my e-shots so cheap.
Yeah, I ordered that big e-shot pack. But, okay, that was a good. And
this one right here. So on the soy, is it mainly soy sauce or soy ingredients? It's soy ingredients. Soy is very acidic, and it's best to avoid it. Now, with that being said, I use Bragg's aminos. I don't use them every day. I don't use 5 tablespoons of it on my food, but I do use it occasionally, and I use that or coconut aminos instead of soy sauce. Soy is something that you should definitely try to avoid if all possible.
And a lot of time, I also tell people, like, granola bars are super easy. I get that. Granola bars, you can go to the store, there's like 10,000 of them. Look at the ingredients. Almost can guarantee you it says soy protein isolate. So I always tell people, you do not want to eat the ones that say soy protein. We have great bars with our isolene bars. Why wouldn't you eat those?
And the fiber snack bars.
Those the fiber snacks, and the whey thins and all those.
Yep.
But yeah, so look at your ingredients. If you see soy protein isolate, I'll try to avoid it.
So if you have any questions right now, wait. What are the benefits of a daily cleanse and how many are safe to do? So with a cleanse, no matter what, if you do a 1-day cleanse or you do a 2-day cleanse, you need to make sure that you are getting your 5 shake days in between those cleanse days. They recommend that if you're going to do two-day cleanse, or if you're going to do 2-day cleanses, that you only do 3 2-day cleanses a month. And the reason is because you're just kind of breaking your body down if you do more than that.
So with the daily cleanse, to answer that, Kelsey.
Oh, sorry. I totally went off on that.
She wasn't reading the
Apparently
question.
not.
So with
Sorry.
the daily cleanse, you can do that every day. Okay. When do you want to do that?
Aging.
Healthy aging. A lot of people, I know a lot of people that do it, just maintenance. Once you hit your goal and you can do daily cleansing every single day,
It's a way actually for you to get the benefits of the cleanse, but it's just not as quick as doing 2-day cleanses. So you're still getting the benefit.
Or if someone can't tolerate a 18-hour cleanse, a 24-hour cleanse, or a 48-hour cleanse, a daily cleansing is a nice way to ease into it.
A fantastic idea for diabetics. I mean,
excellent.
Wonderful thing for them.
Yeah.
Explain what is undenatured whey and why it is good. That's a very good question. So, undenatured whey is protein that has not been heated. So it is at its natural state.
I think the temperature, if I recall, is 116.8 degrees or something like that. Oh, shush. Anyway,
this girl. So, it's better for us because it's basically, if you think about it, it's like breast milk. What do we feed our kids? We feed our kids breast milk because it's the best thing that they can get. So undenatured whey protein has not been altered in any fashion, and you're getting the whey protein.
It's not been processed. It's sent through a filtration system, and it's just perfect. Compared to if you go to Walmart, if you go to GNC, 99.9% of those whey powders that are on the counter or on the shelves are denatured. And if you listen to my AMPed call from last night, I really went into detail about the Isolene Pro shakes and all the science behind the shakes. It's towards the end of the call. If you want to listen to there, that really will help too with that question.
All right. Anybody else? Oh, I drink water all day. I heard that drinking large amounts at once is bad. I can easily drink 16 ounces several times all at once, 3 to 5 plus times a day. That's a really good question. So as a nurse practitioner, I will say that I don't recommend that my people drink more than 100 ounces of water every day because you can actually deplete your sodium levels, and it's very, very dangerous. So you need to be drinking half of your body weight in ounces of water up to 100 ounces every single day. You're exactly right about it being dangerous to drink too much water because it very well, it can become very dangerous. It can
cause hyponatremia, and you don't want that.
Absolutely not. I know this is crazy, but when I lived in the St. Louis area, there was a competition going on called Hold Your Pee for a Wee. And they made these people drink water, and they weren't allowed to go to the bathroom. And somebody died because they became hyponatremic from drinking too much water.
So it's very dangerous. Very dangerous. Yeah.
But you have to have the water to push the protein through your body, especially if you're not used to it. And you have to have the water to make sure that you're flushing the toxins out of your system as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, another question quickly, because I know we are running out of time. We did start a few minutes late. Is what can I drink? What am I allowed to drink? Water. Yeah, water. You can put like fruit in your water or vegetable or like cucumbers in your water and let it sit in the refrigerator. Water, green tea is also good. But the Isagenix coffee is awesome. It's low. It's actually alkaline. Majority of coffees out there are acidic. And again, we're trying to transition the body from acidic to alkaline. So that's why we do try to coach on no coffee, or let's get you off coffee, or try using the Isa coffee. And also green tea is awesome. The tea plus chai is awesome.
It is.
It really is awesome.
It really is.
If you haven't tried the tea plus chai, it's a really, really, I had a cup. No, I was going to have a cup this afternoon. I forgot to drink it. I don't know. But
Gail apparently got all his adaptogens
he gave
today.
too much adaptogens.
Yes, Michael. So no matter your current weight, I personally would not recommend more than 100 ounces of water every day.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I tell people too. Any other questions before we cut this call off? I hope this was helpful. We do hope this was helpful. We had some feedback in a contest that we're doing that they just wanted simple. And okay, you got as simple as we can get. We did get on a little bit of a detail, but it wasn't deep. So if you do have any other questions, please reach out to your coach, reach out to Amanda, reach out to myself, and we are always here to help.
Absolutely. We love all of you. And you guys are the reasons we do this. You are the reason that every day I wake up and I'm excited to reach out to somebody new and make a difference. So thank you all. Thank you. And I hope that you enjoy this. Have a good night.
Thank you guys. So